Oh, hi. I was just taking a drink. I've been running around all morning and doing a million different jobs, and I'm so thirsty. And I skipped breakfast, so I'm really hungry too. You must know what it's like to be hungry and thirsty, right? It's not a good feeling. Sometimes your tummy rumbles and your mouth gets really, really dry. Oh, sure, I'm glad I have my water bottle on hand. Mmm, that tastes good. No, it reminds me. Oh, before I forget, I have Buzz Attitude here today. I love the name. We can just call him Buzz for short, right? Well, he reminds me of this week's Beatitude. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst. What? Blessed are those who are hungry and thirsty? Well, I think if I were really hungry and thirsty, I don't think I'd feel very blessed or very fortunate or very lucky. Do you? You must know what it's like to feel hungry and thirsty sometimes, right? Yeah, it doesn't feel good. And you maybe know somebody that is really hungry. Maybe somebody that comes to school some days and doesn't have a lunch. Well, that can't feel very good. Wait a minute. I think there's more to this beatitude. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. Righteousness. Another one of those big words, right? But what does it mean? Well, I think righteousness kind of means the same as justice or fairness. And we know how important justice and fairness are in our world, right? Yeah, I think maybe that's a world where everybody has what they need and is treated fairly. Does that happen in our world all the time? No. So, what does it mean to hunger and thirst for righteousness or for fairness? Well, I think maybe it has to do with having good habits, our beatitudes, having the right attitude. So maybe Jesus is talking about the things that we do for God, the things that God expects, the attitude that we have for other people and for our community and for our world that helps us to look for fairness and look for justice in our world. And it's really, really important, right? Well, it's one of the Beatitudes, so it must be important. So, what sorts of things could we do, I wonder, if we were hungry and thirsty for fairness and justice? Well, we could probably get some of our hunger and thirst met if we read the Bible and continued to go to Sunday school and listen to our elders, our moms and dads and grandparents and our ministers at the church. They talk to us all the time about following God's example, following God's word, following Jesus' example, and being right with the world, being fair and just all the time. You know, I have this sucker here. I gotta tell you, I love sweet things. And I think that maybe the wrapper is kind of protecting this sucker. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. This is a really good sucker. It's bubblegum flavor. I may be older, but I love a good chunk of bubblegum. Even bubblegum when it comes in a sucker. Mm, 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 mm. Whoa! Excuse me. Sorry about that. I dropped my sucker. Uh-oh. It fell on the floor right into a pile of Izzy's cat hair. Suddenly my sucker doesn't look so good anymore, right? I guess maybe this wrapper was kind of important, right? It was protecting the sucker from getting dirty when I don't carefully keep it in my mouth. I think maybe we could say that righteousness or fairness is like the wrapper protecting our hearts. It helps us to do the right thing and to look for the right thing all the time. So that's something that Buzz and I want you to think about this week is hunger and thirst for righteousness. Keep looking for ways to make our world, or at least your own world, fair and right and just and pleasing to God. Now, that's a good attitude, right, everybody? Right. I think I have to put this in the garbage now. Good thing that my hunger and thirst for righteousness and fairness is stronger than this little wrapper that came off. And yeah, anyway. Well, have a good week, everybody. Be happy. Bye for now.